Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Hunter from Outtenastrophotography back here with another video. Tonight we're going to space camp. Well, I'm not technically going to space camp, but I'm going to be teaching at space camp tonight. The last couple of weeks I've been doing astronomy nights on Wednesdays for the Virginia Space Flight Academy Space Adventure Camp. And this week is the last week, week 6, that we are going to be doing this for the summer months. And we got the advanced robotics group tonight, and we're going to be doing a little bit of some observing and a little bit of some imaging with the Sea Star, just to kind of show them a little bit of the heavens. So join me tonight as we're going to space camp talking about astronomy and astrophotography. Now, where the space camp is all the way down in Wabash, Virginia, which is about an hour and a half drive from here. About every single week. I've been doing this for the last couple of years, so it's been a really fun experience this year. We've had a lot of very smart students for the most part, and a wonderful staff as always. So it's always a nice treat to be able to do this for the students ranging from about 11 to 16 years old, and join me on the way down there. Now, I have been normally just bringing my refractor and the Sea Star, but going a little bit extra mile tonight. I'm going to be bringing the big Dobsonian 12-inch scope. As long as the skies remain good, we've been dealing with some wildfire smoke and a little bit of some thunderstorms in the vicinity, so hopefully things remain clear, especially get to bring out the big Dob, to bring the big light bucket, I should really say, because this thing is an absolute monster, and be able to get some wonderful views of just some deep sky objects out there. Alright, we're all loaded up and getting ready to head down to Wallops. Let's go enjoy the ride. Now we've made it all the way to Wallops Island. I got things set up outside, just waiting for it to get dark. We're going to first start inside. I'm going to go over a lot of just like what's in the night sky right now, and a little bit of some easy to view telescope targets for a lot of the students. Actually, I've had about at least 75% of them own a telescope at home, so that's always some great news. So we're going to be talking a little bit about what's in the sky, wait for it to get fully dark, and then we're going to take things right outside. Virginia Space Flight Academy is on a mission to expand access to advanced learning experiences, career pathways, and mentorship to create opportunities and increase interest in STEM careers. Space Adventure Camp is an annual week-long camp featuring aerospace, coding, and robotics held at Wallops Island, Virginia. Through this residential camp experience, students learn essential 21st century STEM skills to become the innovators of tomorrow. Meet engineers and technicians at aerospace companies like Rocket Lab and Virginia Space Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport. Design, build, and launch a rocket of your own design. Code a robot to accomplish the seemingly impossible and form bonds of friendship that will last a lifetime. Reach new heights with obstacle courses and engineering design activities to enhance teamwork and leadership skills.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It's a little hot out there, but we are going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to be spending a little bit of some time in here until it gets a little bit darker. We do have some clear skies tonight, so we'll be able to actually go outside and start looking at some stuff there in the night sky. So I just want to introduce myself. I've been here for the last couple of years, if you happen to be a recurring camper here. But my name is Hunter. You don't have to really call me Mr. Allen or anything. I'm not that formal of a person. But what I do besides here is I am a chief meteorologist over in Georgetown, Delaware. So I am on TV. I have been for the last couple of years, and a little bit of some background of me. I do studies in heliophysics, which is the nice, wonderful relationship of the sun and the earth. Also deals with like solar flares and aurora borealis. But in my spare time, I am an astrophotographer. I love taking photos of the night sky. I've been for the last couple of years and actually have 3 discoveries under my belt, as a matter of fact, of new things that have not been found before, even by NASA. And the reason why I'm here tonight, I am a NASA JPL Solar System Ambassador, which is basically just a very over-glorified term as saying I am a certified volunteer for NASA to do events like this. So the month of August is a wonderful time of year. We're starting to see the Milky Way coming up a lot sooner in the night and becoming more overhead as the months go by. We have some of the more famous constellations out there like Scorpio. We got Cygnus, which is the Northern Cross, Sagittarius. We have a little bit of the other springtime constellations getting ready to leave us like Leo and Virgo, which springtime is so-called galaxy season. But we do have wonderful nebulae that is visible in the night sky for this time. But some other things going on here, especially the next 2 weeks. One of the best meteor showers of the night and of the year is the Perseids. This is going to be peaking sometime around the 12th and the 13th of August. And we have about a first quarter moon, so that's not too terribly bad. So the moon's not going to be too much of a big deal. But this is one of the big 2 that can produce meteors up to 100 an hour, and these are visible all night long. All you have to do is just look northeast. If you know where Cassiopeia is in the north, it'll look like a W or an M, depending on the time of year. And of course, you got the constellation of Perseus that rises in the northeast around this time, and that radiance starts somewhere around through there, but the entire sky can be filled with these streaking meteors. So now we're going to go into a little bit of some easy telescope targets. Who here at home owns a telescope or has access to a telescope? So a decent amount of you. So these are going to be very easy targets, and we're actually going to be looking at a couple of these tonight. The first one is going to be Messier 13, which is the Hercules cluster, which is a globular cluster located in the constellation of Hercules. Hercules right now is very high in the sky. It's almost straight up. But the easiest way to find that is looking for the keystone of stars right near the center, and what they call the armpit is where this cluster is located. And when you look through a telescope, you actually see it very similar to something like this. You see hundreds of thousands of stars very close to each other in this like supercluster being held by gravity. And we're talking, you know, we can't even count how many stars are actually visible in this. And there's also another little hidden gem next to it too. It's a little galaxy known as NGC 6210. Not too far away from Sagittarius and the Lagoon of Trifid is Messier 16 and 17, known as the Eagle Nebula and the Omega. This is closer towards Scutum. There's a huge star cloud right here of trillions of stars. But this pairing you might have seen somewhere from a very famous photo. This is the Eagle Nebula. You might see something very familiar, especially when I go in a little bit closer. Does anyone know what this famous region is called? The Pillars of the Creation, yeah, from the Hubble Space Telescope. Now, of course, with a picture from me in my 4-inch mirror telescope compared to like 3 meters and no atmosphere to work with, this is not too terribly bad, but we can actually see these wonderful pillars. So not too bad of a job, but it is so rich in oxygen all the way through. And this is also almost near naked eye for us. And then for the companion right nearby. So those are some of the most basic ones that we can see tonight. It looks like it's getting pretty dark out, so we're gonna go move things outside.
My grandparents. Yeah, this is a binary string.
My dad went there.
So I got one.
Is it still in the view?
Yeah, I think so. Take your turn or not? It has more than just okay, you're in. Yeah, that's best fight ever.
Hello. Oh no.
Were you at time to shower? Maryland has 10 though. Like Montana has much less. Montana's like.
Yep, we're looking at M13, the globular cluster. No, we're looking at Hercules. Photos, I mean. I gotta do my Duolingo.
Life is good?
Ooh,
What do you see, Jakey? I see a dumbbell.
the dumbbell.
Or the apple core,
Or the apple
what they call it. It looks more like an apple core when it's like visually looking at it.
Yeah.
I want to see the nebula.
Yeah, you're right.
The stars weren't that, but the nebulas are good.
Yeah, it's also harder to see when
Yeah.
you see star will go up because of time.
Yeah, and also doesn't help with the smoke in the air right now either.
No.
Nope. Man, if they were
Looking
nice.
at the apple core.
Now, that is a wrap of the 2024 season for VASFA Space Adventure Camp. It's been a wonderful time. We had a lot of great students over these past couple of weeks. We got actually a lot of clear skies during the Wednesday night, surprisingly. We were only inside twice out of the 6 weeks, which was a lot better than 2023. We had some excellent views. I got to bring out the Sea Star that people were absolutely loving that little thing. They were more interested in the Sea Star doing some astrophotography than it was looking through a telescope. But I did bring up the Big Dom, so they were able to actually see a lot of some nice deep sky objects, even though we had a lot of wildfire smoke that we were dealing with, and for a little bit of some high clouds in the mix as well. But all in all, it was a great night and another great season yet again. Can't wait to do it again next year. And then now it is time for the next event of mine, of my personal self, is DAS, the Delmarva Astronomical Star Party, which is the fall event coming up September 27th to the 29th. So if you're in the Delmarva region or want to travel there, completely free. All you have to do is sign up. I'll have the sign-ups for that here relatively soon. I had to kind of get myself geared back after Space Camp and be able to start preparing on DAS in itself. So hope you enjoyed the video of what I've been doing a lot this summer in my spare time. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I love doing stuff like this and it helps keeps me motivated going forward. Now I have the camera back in my possession after having it die on me. So let's hopefully get back to some astrophotography imaging here soon. Thank you as always, clear skies, and I'll see you next time.